everyone receive is a reflection of us.
Welcome. I was thinking, what is it that makes a reality? What is it that makes your reality? You see, in the world currently, they have entrapped people in fear. The fear of missing out, the FOMO, even labeled as such. This fear is what entraps people. How will I pay for things? How will I live without? I don't know what's on the other side. So they keep you in fear. Even doomsday preppers live in fear that they will have not enough food. So they buy things and store them for survival, which is smart and educated, yet fearful at the same time. So something comes across the mind, you might say, what if martial law happens for countries around the world? Is it just one? Is it all of them? What do you do? What comes across the mind if things change? What if a solar flare were to hit the earth and we lose technology and power? Do you have food? Do you have gas? Do you have electricity? Can you light a stove? All of these factors are generated by fear. Because if you think logically and rationally, you will make those decisions when they occur. For you believe in your path, and you believe that the universe will have your back and you know what to do when it happens. Therefore, you are living in present day. That doesn't mean that you can't buy certain things long-lasting, maybe some long-life milk and some rice and potatoes. Things that can potentially be needed. I think it's just good nature to have these things. Do you grow your own food and have your own crops? Will you still have water? Do you need to buy them? I think these things can be generalized as good, nice things to have in case of emergency. But you do not live in fear. You do not live in worry or doubt, for you see, worry in itself is the problem. You see, it's that same old adage where they say, the only fear is fear itself. I think the same is for worry. We worry about things that are out of our control. We worry about things that have not occurred yet. We know the mind is a weapon, it's a powerful thing. Societies have known this for years, hence why they try and control it. Through audio, through media, through television, even through newspaper, things that you read. So what is your reality if it was to occur? You see, for me, I am not too concerned. I might buy some things. Even today I bought some rice, just so that I have something there. Food is still food no matter what. So you see, I like to think of it that no matter what happens, I know the universe will have my back. I know I will be guided and instructed to exactly what I need to do when I need to do it. I do not live in a fearful adage or notion that if this occurs, I must have this, I must be ready, I must be prepared. I don't believe we should focus on that. I believe the information that we have can make us ready, but we don't truly know. We are guiding and living upon other people's ideas. There is a lot occurring, but is what is occurring out of our control? Is it within our own realm? Is it one place at a time? Maybe it's got nothing to do with us, And we just have to let it unfold naturally, without fear. Maybe every place needs some type of collapse for it to rebuild. We hear so much about billionaires and wealthy entrepreneurs who lost it all, went bankrupt, had zero, and then they gained everything. Countries like that, and for certain people who have been manipulated for so long, need that. Thrown into the deep end, how many of us were thrown into the pool and asked to swim? Some of us as starseed and angelics were thrown in here not knowing what to do. Although we knew before, we certainly didn't know now. So you see, realities can be many things. What is occurring in the following days and following months was, and definitely going to change the course of history. For better, for worse, we don't know. But what we have gone through with the tyranny of all, the hardships placed upon people, that is certainly changing. The higher timelines, we know this. We know the earth is evolving, and so are the people within it. What of your surroundings? Have they changed? Are more people starting to wake up around you? Are you still caught within the same old things we are trying to release ourselves from? Go deep within. Look inside yourself to the events that are occurring around you, what it is that presents itself in your mind's eye, in your aura, or even just in your daily visuals. And ask yourself why. Why are they occurring? What is it that you seek from it? And are you living in present moment, or are you thinking in future polarities? I think we often forget we want the best things for our life, but we are placing ourselves in the future to determine or dictate the outcomes, when we should live in present day. I believe we should always know what is occurring and what's potentially coming, and be prepared without being fearful. I don't think it matters where we are or what we have. As long as we continue with the hope within ourselves that we can do better, that we can be better, and harbor change and lead the world amongst people, so that we can sit down and talk to each other, and heal and question and ask things and find solutions without being in disgrace or fearful or anger. It's fascinating sometimes with the events that have occurred and the chain reactions that occur because of it. Even one that does not watch television or blink an eyelid to mainstream media, you can still find information. But it's fascinating how people around you start to change. So what is it in your reality are you trying to control? Are you still allowing the possibility of present day to occur? Or are you trying to predict the future? I wonder. But ponder this, if you will. A time where we are able to share everything. Those who have been in struggle, finding the next paycheck, have it all. A life worth living, enough money to share and give and help humanity grow, while still growing within ourselves and following our dream, living a life worth living. If you place yourself in this position, do you worry about your past, or are you thankful for everything that has occurred because of it? A tough reality, a tough life lesson to learn, I might say. But at the end of it, it's so much more meaningful. There is no justification because of it. It is not trying to say you must go through hardship to earn your reward. No. No, this is an age of enlightenment, one of healing the world from dictators and sadistic people, to allow the light in and everything shine, to stop the control, to stop the minerals and metals in the air, the dropping of all types of enzymes and bacteria in the sky, and the plants, and the killing and the fracking of the oils and the native locations. There's so much that we can do with this earth, and so much that is currently being done. So I present to you all those things that are being done by the higher beings, the people in secret power for the good. They are doing their job. They are doing what they need to, and we share our love with them. For those things we cannot control. We have no need to dictate it or trying to help out. They know that if they need our help, we will be there. So we focus on the area that we are in and raising the vibration and the light that we are. But by raising ourselves and focusing on improving ourselves, that is what is important. There will come a time and a day where they will tap you on the shoulder, potentially, and say, "Come with me." Or they will wake you up. Maybe your gifts will come and we'll all share them immaculately. Maybe it's a day where the universe blesses you with financial abundance. All of this is to come. Isn't that a better way to focus on the future than living a life caught in fear? So it is with that, I leave you with peace and love. Take care.